Hi, everyone. Good morning. Can I have a thumbs up so that I know you can see me and hear me properly, please? How are you? Happy new moon. Well, the new moon has not settled yet, so we are still a few hours away from it. Um, but we are already feeling it. This Gemini new moon, which is also a supermoon. Actually. So we are already feeling it somehow, I bet. Hi, Robin. Thank you for the thumbs up, Leslie. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Spiritual. Happy new moon to all of you. So come on in, sit down, relax, grab a cup of water or a cup of tea so you can have it throughout the session. You will be needing it. And let me know if there are any newcomers here to our live today. So let us know where you are on the planet and what time is it. My name is Alexandra. I am in beautiful Sintra in Portugal. And here it's 10:19 a.m. right now. So let us know where you are. And if it's really your first time here with us, just let us know, why did you join? Why? What called out your attention? Because this Gemini energy is all about connecting. It's all about connecting with each other. Gemini is a very chatty kind of energy. Natural born communicator, always going from one side to the other side, um, connecting people, connecting ideas, connecting projects through communication. So this is the sign of communication. And if Gemini had an archetype, it would be the messenger, the messenger. So let me just write it here. Gemini is the messenger of the zodiac. Okay, so have you been feeling a little bit restless? Maybe since yesterday, something like that. Hi, Jenny. Nice to see you, dear. So glad you are here. So glad. Um, Jackie, I'm from the UK, Yorkshire. It's 10:15-ish today. Yeah. The spiritual, you are from India. Yes, I've seen you here, right? This is not your first time, right, spiritual? Jenny, makes sense. There was so much talking yesterday evening. Yay. Yay. Spiritual says yes. Feeling restless. Yes, Sarah as well. Welcome, Sarah. So yeah, restlessness because we are on the move. And this is a new moon. So new moons are all about new beginnings, so new opportunities. And Gemini brings new perspectives on things, brings new stories, new, I don't know, points of view. Like nothing is ever black or white for Gemini. They embrace both and they understand that they are both needed. So duality is needed for a Gemini. And it's not something that um, Gemini will position itself only black, only white. No, it doesn't happen. Both of them are valid. Yeah. And the restlessness comes because of this, because it's never in just one place, never in just one perspective, never in just one idea, never in just one group of friends. So it keeps on going and going and going around and comes back. And it's also Gemini have this kind of antenna. Wait, let me just okay. So the internet is not that good today, but well, you let me know. Um if I freeze, then you let me know. So Gemini they have this antenna that captures the information before um everyone is talking about it. Even before that, like a glimpse on the news is just what it takes for Gemini to understand the whole thing, the whole picture. And then it spreads. Oh, have you heard about this and this and this? And you're like, what? Yes, it was on the news. Oh, that was like 2 minutes ago, and you already know it. So yeah, Gemini has this power to attract any kind of information without judgment, without any kind of judgment. It just attracts and then spreads whatever information is that. It is said that Twitter was made up for Gemini because that's how they work. Do we have any Gemini here today? Well, either a sun Gemini, a moon Gemini, a rising Gemini, because these three are the ones that will be feeling this new moon the most. We all have the whole zodiac inside of us, right? Each sign is activating some aspects of our lives, but the sun, moon, and rising are the ones that are more obvious. So if we have any Gemini around, go ahead. Let us know. My dad's a Gemini. He's turning 86 next week. And yeah, he is a pure Gemini. I don't know, long time ago, I even read that Geminis love secondhand cars. Yeah, my whole life. I think just 2 years ago. So my dad is 85. So 2 years ago, 83-ish. That's when he decided to buy a new car, like a brand new car. For his whole life, he only had like secondhand cars. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing. So it's really interesting. Spiritual, I'm not sure about it. What is Gemini? Well, Gemini is the sign for everyone born late May to mid June is a Gemini. ABC, happy birthday! Today's my birthday. My antenna is polished and ready to receive and transmit. ABC. Oh, that is so nice. Happy birthday and welcome. Thank you for being here with us to celebrate your birthday. Every birthday is like a portal of passage, like a ritual of passage. So I hope it goes exactly as you wish. Exactly. Gemini also understands that words have power. The words have the power to manifest into anything. So it's yeah, words and communication are are Gemini's superpowers. I don't know if you can relate to that, ABC, because we have other influences on our chart, of course. But yeah, these superpowers, they usually manifest. They are very strong. Jackie says, oh, spiritual, my zodiac sign is Leo. Oh, okay. Okay. So Leo still coming ahead. Jackie, I have no Gemini whatsoever in my chart. Well, you do have Gemini. Maybe it's not activating explicitly that area of your life, but we all have the whole zodiac inside. On our birth charts, the zodiac is all around. They have different tasks and functions for each and every one of us. So yes, maybe you will have Gemini, I don't know, in your fifth house or something, but you do have Gemini. Uh, Spiritual, I was born in August, so I'm not a Gemini. ABC, thank you, Alexandra. Alicia, 21st June, is that Gemini? Alicia, it can be, but let me check. Because usually, well, 21st, maybe you have a mix of Gemini and Cancer. Yeah. It depends on how you feel about it. What do you relate the most with? Cancer is all about family. Gemini is all about communication and going out and knowing about stuff. Not too deep. No, it's not a deep knowledge about something. Gemini never specializes in anything, specializes in everything, you know, knows about everything. ABC says I'm a double Gemini, both sun sign and rising. Your words accurately describe me. Perfect. ABC, perfect. Do you also own a secondhand car? Because I think this is such a uh, uh, an interesting feature because it relates every Gemini I know. They do have secondhand cars. So just you don't have to answer. I was just kidding. Hi, Lyric. Talking to Jackie, just because there's no planets in a sign doesn't mean it's not in your chart. It will still fall in a house somewhere. Exactly. I thought I had no Gemini activation, but I have my South Node and I see in Gemini. Look at that. Look at that. So you are coming from being a Gemini. ABC, yes, I own a collectible car. There you go. There you go. I have to put check. um, Deb, I'm a Gemini. The description resonates because I see both all sides. It's hard to make a decision sometimes. Of course, it is. Look, the symbol for a Gemini. Well, it's a Gemini, so twins, right? Two. There's two of them. And yes, sometimes you are more with one. Sometimes you are more with the other one because of all sides. Because of all sides of a situation, you really want to understand and know about all the sides of a situation without judgment. It's just about knowing. I find this so interesting because it's really just about knowing what's going on, how people think, right? It's a very curious energy, very curious, restless, communicative, impartial also, right? No taking sides because it's hard to make a decision. So I'm not taking any sides because I agree with this and I also agree with that. So let me just step back. Yeah, this is quite Gemini. Um, and it's a very easygoing energy, although it's restless. And as some of you have been feeling it for the past day, probably. For instance, I didn't sleep last night because I couldn't, not because, and I don't feel tired, which is which is actually interesting. But because I was feeling this restlessness as well. Um, maybe because well, this has been a year of shifts, right? We have been talking about this for the past lives since 2026, right? Arrived with the a number one energy to the year. We were just closing karmic cycles. Well, we still are. So this is not on this day, you will close all your karmic contracts, you will close everything that does not fit you. No, okay, it's a process. So everything is like slowly coming to, I didn't want to use the word end, but it actually is. Okay, it actually is because we are ending a book with a story that we wrote for the past years. And now we are with this, specifically with this energy of Gemini, we are being presented with an opportunity to really start new. Okay, to really start a new book, a new story with curiosity and always on the move, not to be stagnant, to be moving through life, because that's what life is about, to move through it. Move through it. So, what story, the big question for today is what story do you really want to tell yourself now? Words matter. Remember that. Gemini asks us to be mindful of that. Words matter. So, Which words are you saying to yourself? Which words are you using to describe your life? Because you are shaping it. Exactly like that. Debbie's saying, I'm a Gemini. Sorry, I just read this one. That right, definitely curious and want to know what's going on every time, right? Every single time. So this new moon, this new supermoon, because it is a supermoon, so its energy is even more intense, pushing us to set our intentions, using our words. What vocabulary do we want to integrate in our lives? This is really powerful. Remember, it is called spelling for a reason. Let me put a spell on you. Yeah, words matter and words shape our reality. The way that we use the words and the kind of words we use in our daily lives, they shape our worlds. They shape our lives. They shape our relationships. They shape our situations, the way we see our situations. So this is all about perspective. New perspectives, new moon, Gemini, new story, new perspectives. Yeah. Hi, Mira. Welcome, dear. Welcome, welcome. And also, if Gemini, I didn't write this before. So I was saying that Gemini is the archetype of the messenger, right? Really spreading the words. Okay. Really spreading the words, spreading the thoughts, spreading the ideas. This is Gemini's power. So Gemini is the messenger of the zodiac. And also, if Gemini had a statement, it would be, I think. Just this. I think. Okay. ABC. Oh, I like that. It's called spelling for a reason. Clever, right? Hi, Silverback. So good to have you here. As reading as always. Thank you, dear. Gemini, that's me. So you are a Gemini, Silverback. Oh, that is good. When was your birthday, or when is your birthday? Is it still coming up? Because we are in Gemini season. I was a year older this week, June the 11th. Oh, look at that. I have a very good friend that also had his birthday on the 11th. We are like a group of friends that all of us have their birthdays on 11th of a certain month. Which is quite amazing. So good to know that I'm familiar with that date. Thank you for sharing. Happy belated birthday. Um, on Thursday. Beautiful. 11 is a very special date. Very special date every time. Janet, you are February 11. I have a very good friend. Look at that. I have a very good friend that his birthday is always on February 11. I'm March 11. And a lot of people in my family are March 11. Leslie, you are 11 July. My husband is August 11. Look at that. Friend for every month. Yeah, almost like that. Almost like that. It's so nice. Yay. Spiritual, your birthday on the 22nd. 22nd. That is my number. I love 22nd. Silverback August 11. Yeah. Janet, I was my dad's birthday present. Oh. So good. Silverback same as my Logan. He'll be 12. Oh, so nice. So nice. So birthdays. We were talking about birthdays earlier. Yeah, they are portals. Okay, they are portals. So they need celebration at all times. Never miss your own birthday because it marks a special moment in your life. Every birthday, we are presented with the opportunity to look back and see how far we've come, what lessons we've learned, and what we wish, make a wish, what we wish we could uh, uh, what we wish our path to be ahead. So they are always portals. So never miss a birthday, even if you are alone and cannot celebrate with friends, celebrate with yourself at all times. Very special, this. We are creatures of habits, we are creatures of rituals. And celebrations, they are rituals. Our brain likes that. So blowing a candle and singing happy birthday, yeah, those are very important things to do throughout our life. Okay. Silverback on August 11th, 2 months exactly after me. Oh, hence is my Logan line hearts. I think we had this conversation before, Silverback. I'm remembering the lion hearts. Oh, Silverback, I wish your smile never fades out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, indeed. Um, Deb, I was born on Father's Day in 67. It was my dad's gift. Beautiful. Spiritual, but I don't feel satisfied by eating much on my birthday. Oh, I'd like to celebrate alone. Why don't you? You know, you are allowed to choose. You are allowed to choose how to celebrate your birthday. Silverback, always mesmerizing. Most welcome always. Thank you. Jenny, I've never thought of this before. My mom, July 11, my dad, April 11, little brother, August 11. Jenny, you have a lot of 11s as well around you. It's nice. It's nice. 11. 11 is a master number as well as 22. So, yeah, they are very special moments in the month. I love 11s. Not by personal reasons. I'm kidding. Of course it is by personal reasons. Sorry. Mm. Okay. So, first timers. So, yes, we chat a lot. Okay. We chat a lot every time. And this is a very chatty energy, Gemini. So, we are chatting even more because we are curious about each other. Look at that. We are curious. And yes, the moon affects us. This is the Gemini talking, exactly, Jenny. Welcome to the House of Alexandra. Yes, exactly. Welcome, welcome. So whenever you come to visit Portugal, please come by and visit me. Okay, please do. Um, okay, so newcomers, how will this session go on? So you know. So we if there is anything else to chat about, we will chat a little longer. If not, like if you have questions, anything, if you have any comments you'd like to do, go ahead. Be my guest. Literally be my guest. Um, and then afterwards, we will have a grounding meditation, which will be hard today because we are with this Gemini energy all around. But yes, a Gemini also needs to ground. So we will do it. We'll have a grounding meditation all together. And afterwards, I will draw cards from this beautiful tarot deck, which is called the Modern Witch. And why did I choose this one for the Gemini? Because Geminis, they are actually always on trend. They are modern, they have a modern way of thinking. Every time, every time. They keep up with the times. They evolve along with the times, you know? They don't get stuck in a certain time of their lives. They just move along. My dad is is really an example for that. So he just bought a new car when he was 83, right? 83. He still drives. It's an electric car, and now he uses like a smart watch on his wrist as well, which is quite amazing. It is quite amazing. So they keep, yes, always roll with keeping modernized every time, every time. So yeah, modern witch. They even have what this. I think this one is the Hermit. She has a laptop there. So yeah, really Gemini, really Gemini. Inside Family Unite. Exquisite. Spiritual. Yes, I need tarot reading. Do I have to ask a question? No, spiritual. So I will draw cards. When I mean I draw cards, I mean for the collective. So I will draw a 5 spread card, a 5 card spread for everyone here. And the question, um, I will let you know in a while which question it is, but I will read it for the collective and not one on one. Okay. Usually the messages they resonate with everyone. So, but more on that when we get to that part of the meditation. Yeah, I just wanted to show you which cards we are using today. Because yeah, it will be related with this new chapter, with this new perspective over our lives, because we really need to. Okay, we have been releasing layers and layers and layers, wounds coming up, making us really look at them, to really acknowledge them, to really deal with them without going away. And so, yes, we do need this new perspective. And Gemini is just the perfect sign to help us with that. Okay. Because using the energies of the zodiac is the same as choosing the ingredients for you to prepare a meal. If you want, okay, simple one. If you want to make some, um, uh, what's it called? Omelette, you will not choose, I don't know, you will not choose fish, okay? Because it's a plain omelet, okay? You will not choose fish, you will choose eggs, right? Because that's what you use to make an omelet. With the energies of the zodiac, this is the same thing. If Gemini is about bringing new perspectives because of all those sides, let me look at all of those sides to know what's going on, we will harness that energy to really put that into motion. We will not get Capricorn kind of energy, which is a hardworking, solid, structured kind of energy. No, we will use like a lighter way, because to have a new perspective, we really need to become lighter. We really need to like step up a bit and look at the whole picture, like we did with the full moon in Sagittarius, right? We just stepped back and looked at the horizon. So we could get a glimpse of everything that was going on, right? With this Gemini energy, we are invited to be curious about what's going on, to have so we can have new perspectives and really feel lighter in doing that. Because if we are weighting down, we cannot have if we have like burdens, if we allow the burdens to be on our shoulders, on our lives, whatever they are, we will not be able to look at things under a new perspective, because we are still in that one, in the old one. So yeah. So we just let's just let us just grab this lighter and curious energy so we can have a new perspective on life. So that's what we will be asking the title later. Okay. Silverback Brilliant Alexandra's daddy, you're a legend. He is. He is a legend. Um, Hi Z, good morning. Hi Lisa Nanda. Nice to see you here as well. So be very welcome. Go ahead. If you still have any comments, if you have any questions, just um, post them so I can answer. If not, we can just move on to our grounding meditation. Okay. If you do not have a cup of water or a cup of tea, go and get one. Okay. Go ahead. You will be needing it. Any more 11 people? Sorry. Listen, and thank you. Silverback is a legend and one of the lights in my life. Oh, so beautiful. So, okay. Do you have your water? Are you sitting comfortable? Are you laying down comfortable? So let's do it. Try to ground while this restless energy is up in the air. That's a challenge, okay? So, challenge accepted. Okay. So, I will invite you to sit or lay down comfortably. Listen, and that's just like you're a legend, Alexandra. Oh, and a light in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Absolutely. 100%. Oh, thank you. Well, you are the reason I'm doing this, so thank you. I'm honored to hold this space for all of us. So let's sit down comfortably, either on a chair or directly on the floor. Comfortable is the word, okay? So get comfortable. If you are sitting, just make sure that your spine, sorry, just make sure your spine is aligned. You can help with that by rolling your shoulders back and imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. If you are sitting on a chair, place your feet directly on the floor, like the soles really touching the floor so that you can connect. If you cannot reach the floor with the soles of your feet, you can put a pillow underneath them, and that way you will be already connecting with the ground. If you are already sitting on the ground, you can just crisscross your legs. If you are laying down, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means that your knees will be high and supporting each other, and that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. For extra comfort, you can place a pillow underneath the back of your neck and or underneath the back of your knees. Hands facing down, either sitting or laying down. Hands facing the ground, because we will be grounding, and this energy is this gesture is sending our energy towards Mother Earth. That's what we want, to ground. If we are to meditate on some aspects, on that occasion, we will turn our hands up so we can receive. But for now, we will be grounding, so energy towards the ground. If you are sitting in, you can place your hands on your lap, on your legs, on your knees, directly on the floor if it feels comfortable. And if you are laying down, either alongside your body or somewhere on your body, like your heart, your belly, your stomach, wherever it feels more comfortable, just do it. As long as they are facing the ground, you are good to go. Okay, that's it. I will now invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling as deeply as you can and exhaling as slowly as you can. So take a deep breath here and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. Just keep breathing at your own rhythm. And take your attention to your root chakra. And imagine there's a cord, a golden cord, coming out of the root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth. Going through every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. This golden cord goes through the crust and then through the mantle, through the outer core, and into the inner core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. This cord will now function as a drain to whatever it is not serving you anymore. Physically, emotionally, and mentally. Take your attention to your physical body first and notice if there are any tensions in your body, any muscles that feel tightened. Maybe on your shoulders, on your back, on your stomach, around your hips. Using your breath when exhaling, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. Keep breathing. And take your attention to your emotional body now. And notice if there are any emotions lingering around, any sadness, guilt, shame, fear, whatever they are. Using your breath, You will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. And bring your attention to your mental body now. Notice if there are any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists. Let them come, but put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. And now keep breathing at your own pace. And take your attention to your aura around you. This is an egg-shaped shelter that surrounds and protects your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. Notice the limits of your aura. And imagine them to be golden. Notice if there are any holes or any tears, any cords coming in. muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. So if you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden thread. Cords coming in, cut them using golden scissors or a golden sword. Mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. And any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go. Down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. So let them go. Take a deep breath here and out. And now inside your aura, on the top of your head, visualize a golden rosebud that rotates and has sticky petals that grab anything at their passage. This rosebud will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath and out. Once the rosebud reaches the bottom of your aura, you can let it go, down the golden cord and into Mother Earth, so it can be transmuted. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground, so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord, coming out of the root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, as we did before. Going through every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath here and out. And now, outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. 1 rose in front of you, 1 on the left, 1 behind you, and 1 on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses, and not any other plant or flower. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization, and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath here and out. If 1 or more of these roses does not look well, is dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted, and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around you. You may have to do this several times, and it's okay. Do it as many times as you need to ensure you have healthy roses surrounding you. Take a deep breath and out. And now on the top of your head, visualize a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. And it enters your body through the top of your head, slowly moving down. The sun goes from your head to your throat, and then to your chest, bringing within its golden light that touches every cell in your body, every tissue and every organ, making you shine from the inside out. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. And the sun continues its path down, now to your stomach, to your belly, to your genitals, goes down your thighs, your knees, and exits your body through your feet and back to Mother Earth. And because this is a very intense energy for our body to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you do not release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. If by any chance you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing your hands directly on the floor. Take a deep breath. And once you feel ready, you can gently come back to the room. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes. Stretch if you feel like it, like you were just waking up from a nap. And drink that water or tea so that you can replace everything you were taking out during the meditation. So we were releasing a lot of things that do not serve us anymore. And so we need to replace those places with water or tea. So cheers. Okay. So how are you? How are you feeling? A little bit less restlessness, less restless, but still curious? Carla, bom dia, minha querida. Bom dia. Feliz Lua Nova. How are you? So let us know. How was this meditation for you? I'm just trying to get some space here for our cards. So go ahead. Feel free to comment on anything. While I prepare our cards to have our reading. Okay. So just need to place this a little bit the other side so I can have space for the cards. Spiritual, I'm feeling calm. I felt like my grown away my problems in the ground. Okay. Down to in earth, and I'm feeling better now. Okay. So you pushed away your problems. Thrown, okay, thrown away down to earth. Yeah. Lisa, hi Lisa. Feeling relaxed and open for my day. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, this meditation really works. Really, really. Our brain does not distinguish whether it's happening in reality or if we are just imagining it. So yeah, imagination matters as well as words matter. Okay, they have more power than what we think. A lot more power than what we think. So be careful for what you wish for. Because yeah, it might become true. I think I have some. Okay. Okay. So if you just arrived, this is the deck we will be using today. Okay, the Modern Witch tarot by Lisa Sturl. It's really beautiful. Look at the cards. Look at the imagery. It's really nice. Um, Lisa, I have always loved your rose meditation. Thank you. It's quite something, right? It's really uh it's really powerful. When we work with the roses, it's really powerful. Spiritual, are you also on YouTube? Yes. Do you have this meditation somewhere? Yeah, I do. I do. So this session is being recorded so you can have access to it. And every session that we do here, we have this meditation. We always start with this meditation. So yeah, you can listen to it again. Um, can you send me a spiritual? You can send me a message at the end of the session, right here through my profile, so that I can send you the link so you can access everything. Okay. Yes, listen and yes. So if you haven't subscribed to my little channel by now, you can do it. Uh, okay, spiritual. Go ahead. I always answer the messages. Sometimes I take a while, but I always answer. So go ahead so that I can let you know how. Okay. So I will now change cameras so you can see the cards. Just give me a moment. Okay. 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 So it's here. So the deck. I will put it here. And okay. So the question we'll be asking the tarot is, what should I be focusing on in order to have a new perspective on my story? Okay. I will write it here. What should I be focusing on in order to find a new perspective in my story? Lyric says, love this question for the reading. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. So, first of all, let me briefly explain how this works for the collective. Okay. Because this is not one on one. So, there are some nuances. So, when we read for the collective, uh, you may experience like three kinds of reactions. One of them is that, yes, it totally resonates with my life. This really is it. I never thought of this before, but yes, this resonates. So if you have this kind of validation, okay, this kind of reaction when you really feel it resonating with you, okay, that is really the validation you were looking for. Okay, something you already knew, but were not quite sure how to put it in words. So this is one of the things. Another way of experiencing this is that you totally deny the message. Like, oh, this has nothing to do with me. This is so wrong. This is not my life. But like, you do have the reaction. Okay, you do have a reaction. Even if it's a negative one. So those messages, like where you feel a negative reaction, a resistance, a denial, some kind of that, something like that, pay close attention to those, because that is your shadow part speaking to you. Because if resonates, even if it's a negative resonance, it relates to you as well. I know this is harder to accept, harder to understand, but it will make sense in the upcoming days. Okay, so if the message stays with you um, for the next week, the next month, the next year, that message was for you as well. Okay, the other thing that may happen is that you are like totally indifferent to what you are hearing. Like no positive reaction, no negative reaction, just indifference. Well, indifference, it means that that message is probably not for you. Okay. Usually in this case, you will not even listen to it. You will not heard the message. Maybe from some time from now, you revisit the session and you listen to all the title reading again, and you can find new things. And you find yourself thinking, oh, I didn't hear this before. So yeah, because it was not meant for you at that time. Okay. And this has nothing mystical or mysterious about it. This is scientific. Okay. Our brain reacts to what we know, to what it is familiar to us, whether it's positive or negative. But this is how it retains information. Okay, let me just read. Spiritual, I have tarot in my home. From where you learn tarot? Are there any lectures on YouTube so I can learn to do reading for myself? Uh, well, this is a this is a long time process. Spiritual, I just learned how to read this because I learned how to read auras, and because tarot for me is like a kind of a projection test that we use in psychology, for instance. So yeah, tarot for me is a mix of all of these knowledges. I will have a tarot course coming up, probably 2027. But yeah, and it can be. I will tell you all about it when the time is right. But yeah, but you can find in the meantime, you can find on YouTube a lot of people that teach you how to read tarot. Okay, so you can just search on YouTube for tarot readings or tarot meanings, and you will find somewhere to explain someone to explain that to you. Okay. Okay, so I will shuffle the cards now. I will draw 5 cards. Uh, and after spreading them, I will I will turn one by one and I will build up the story, okay, of what's going on here. So shuffling first. While I think of the question about the new perspective in our story. And okay. Oh no, really? Let me just tell you one thing. I was shuffling and I was thinking, oh, there's a card that is not off the deck. But okay, if it comes up, we will integrate it in the reading. And guess what? That is the card. The red one, that is the card. Why? Why do I keep getting amazed with this? So this is a card that is not actually a tarot card. It's just a message that came with the tarot, but it jumped. Okay, so I will get this into the reading. It should be, and I was just thinking that, oh, I didn't take that card out. So yeah, and it just came up. Of course. Of course it did. Gemini works like this as well. Okay. So I will keep, so I will integrate it in the reading once I read the remaining five. Okay. So this will be, because it came facing up, it means that is a validation for something here. Okay. And okay, now we are good to go. So first card is about the present situation. Okay, what's happening right now in your life or in our lives. Second card is about what's challenging the present situation that we are not able to see it clearly. Okay, what is being uh, like beneath the surface, influencing the way we are experiencing the present moment. Third card is about recent past, something that happened here that is still influencing, although it's no longer present, but it's still influencing the way that we are perceiving the present situation. The fourth card is about near future. So, what is the tendency? If we do nothing about this, where is this leading us to? No judgment again, okay? There are no judgments here, just information, just as Gemini energy, just perspectives, the all sides of a situation, okay? And finally, the last card is the one that we asked the tarot, what should I be focusing on in order to find a new perspective in my story, or maybe in the way I'm telling my story? Okay, so let's see what comes up. Let me just have some space here. Okay, present situation. Six of Wands. Look at that. Actually, we are trying to celebrate something. Look, there's a crown there, and we are moving somewhere. She's turning to the future, so she's facing the future, so she's moving towards something. Okay, and she's trying to celebrate by bringing everyone with her, almost preparing for battle, a kind of battle. Um, Gathering people with her so she can move ahead. Something like, okay, I don't want to go alone. I want to feel a back support. It's almost as if she mm, she's not confident enough to move forward. So there's a she needs her back, she needs someone to get her back, to have her back, literally. Six of Wands. So wands are about action. So each of these rods, each of these wands, they are symbolizing action that must be taken. Yeah. But notice how she's on a horse and not going by feet as well. Okay, so there's a need to have that new perspective, a higher perspective on things. But she really does not want to go alone. She feels like to get things done, she needs support, maybe from her peers, maybe from her family, something like that. Not going alone is what comes up the most here. Spiritually saying, yes, it resonates with me a lot. Okay. So let's see what's challenging this situation. Where's the lack of confidence, maybe? Ooh, the Emperor. So, okay. So this is a major life lesson. While these minor arcana, which are the Six of Wands or the Two of Cups or the Three of Swords, whatever, minor arcanas are about daily life. Okay, things that we do on a daily basis. Um, and there are minor, I mean, it's routine. Okay, it's how life goes. And then we have the major arcana. Major arcana is about big life lessons. So there's this energy of an emperor. An emperor is one, oh, interesting. I talked about Capricorn earlier today, and this has a lot of Capricornian energy, a very structured. Look at the throne. The throne is really straight, right? Can you see it? Does not have round edges nor anything. It's made of stone. So something is sitting, literally sitting on stone. There's an energy here that dominates all your actions. This might be a person in your life. Okay, a person or some energy that you have inside that it's too rigid for you to move forward with confidence. Lyric is saying, interesting to see it as Capricorn, which I totally get with this deck. I always associated the Emperor with Aries. Yeah, also because of the I don't know the name in English. Okay. But still, Aries is about moving, it's a fire energy. The Emperor is about rules. So for me personally, it has more to do with Capricorn because of that. It has to do with structure. It has to do with strict rules. It has to do with solid actions, with foundation, something that it's needed to be done in order to be solid and last for generations to come. This is the Capricornian energy. And so there's a rigidity here that is not allowing you to move freely. That's why you feel you need backup because you want to move forward, but you are being pulled back. Again, this can be a person in your life or yourself, like your beliefs, your belief system might be grabbing you, might be taking you down to earth, making you just be solid before you take the next step. But this is also paralyzing. Okay, this energy is also paralyzing. Lyric, love that interpretation of the Emperor. It's going to stick with me. Good, thank you, Lyric. This is really how I see it. So yeah, play by the book. This is what this energy is telling you. Play by the book. Obey the rules. Be strict, be rigid, be disciplined. Otherwise, you will not go anywhere. But still, you are trying to go. Even if it's not perfect, you are trying to go. And that is way more courageous than sticking to the rules. Yeah, so there's a fight here, a huge fight. So yeah, let's see what's going on with the other cards. But for now, we have this strict energy that is preventing you from moving forward. Let's see where this comes from and where this is heading. Okay. Oh, the King of Cups. Look at that. The King of Cups. It's beautiful. Again, usually kings and queens and pages on tarot, they are related to real people in your life. So a King of Cups is someone, maybe it's a father figure, maybe it's a partner figure, maybe a close friend that is like believing in you, just watching you and celebrating the person that you are. And so these Two, they get conflicted. Why? Because this one focus focuses on the rules, and this one focuses on the essence of who you are. And so the King of Cups is just watching you go further. And it's like cheering you up. Go ahead. This is your time. Do it. But it stays on his own throne. Okay, it does not go to action, just stays there in the background, just cheering you up, just celebrating the person you are. And so he's trying to give you confidence. That's why you are going ahead. But then somewhere along the way, the emperor came. And so if this is about core beliefs of yours, yeah, maybe it's harder for you to overcome them. If this is a person in your life, maybe it's time for you to say no. Maybe it's time for you to set those boundaries and simply say, no, I'm doing my own stuff. Despite your rules, I'm doing my own stuff. Okay, so you came from a situation where you were deeply loved, deeply understood, and someone just told you, go ahead and do it. Uh, I'm just here when you need. And when you did go, you found this resistance. This is what, so this is the picture of the present moment, where you came from and where you are. Okay. And here, the King of Cups is all about fluidity. The cups, the suits of cups, the suit of cups, it's all about fluidity, about letting go, about flowing, going with the flow. The emperor actually needs some of that energy, but is the one that directs its own life. So you are being presented, and also this is like uh, your own personality evolving from immaturity, because there's a lot of immaturity here as well, because you go with the flow, and you are being presented with adulthood somehow, or with more maturity in your life, because you need to own your life in order to direct it. Not going with the flow. Going with the flow is just saying, okay, I am what life throws at me, instead of, no, I am my own life. So this is needed and this is also needed, but they are struggling because they are really opposites right now. And spiritual says, but what if it's same for career? What does it mean according to tarot? Well, it can be like you can have like a new boss or something, or a new project that just landed on your lap and you need to go by the book, and you are being struggled because we used to be creative and flowy, and now you are being asked to put your feet down to earth and be strict, maybe with deadlines, maybe with the rules. I don't know. It can be applied like that. So you want to move, but there's something that you need to obey. And the emperor is about obedience as well. Okay, authority. So let's see, if we do nothing about this, if we do not change the perspective, where are we going to? Okay, where are we heading? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is again a major life arcana, or a major life lesson. Wheel of Fortune helps us to understand that everything is always on the move. Sometimes we are up, sometimes we are down, sometimes we are up, sometimes we are down. The wheel keeps on spinning, okay? And this is life. This is the natural movement of life. Sometimes we are up, sometimes we are down, sometimes we rest in the middle, but the wheel, it keeps on spinning. So either you keep up with the wheel or you will be paralyzed. for a long time. This is paralyzation as well. Okay. So the world will keep on spinning despite your decisions. Spring will come, summer will come, winter will come, autumn will come, winter will come, spring will come again, despite your decisions. So the wheel keeps on turning every time. This is what this lesson helps us to understand and accept as well. So let's see, what is it that we need to focus on in order to gain or to find a new perspective in this life story. This is a photograph of the present moment, okay? Does not mean you will be here forever because, well, Wheel of Fortune is always here, is always with us. So this is like the present moment. What is it that we need to focus on in order to change the perspective? Because once we change the perspective, we are allowed to move freely. It sets us free. Okay. Sarah, hi Sarah. What spread are you using? I'm using this one, the Modern Witch Tarot. Can you see? Oh, can you see it? Ah, what's happening here? Yeah, Modern Witch Tarot deck. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What should we be focusing on? And the tarot tells us, oh, Seven of Pentacles, attend to your plants. Attend to your garden. If you want to succeed, you need to attend to your garden. So pentacles are about resources, material resources, any kind of resources. So if you want to see them grow, okay. If you want to have money growing in your life, you need to attend to your plants. You need to take care of your own garden. You need to take accountability of your own actions. You need to water them. Okay. There's no way they will grow without being watered. Same applies to all your actions. Same applies to your emotions. Same applies to your thoughts. Which thoughts do you want to see growing in your life? Attend to those. Which emotions do you want to see grow in your life? Attend to those. If you are feeling guilty about something, don't keep watering that guilt. Instead, own your responsibility in the process. Because we all have responsibilities. We need to be accountable for all our actions, all our thoughts, the way we behave, the way we relate. We are responsible for everything. So we need to attend to those things that are ours. We cannot wait for someone else to water our plants. We cannot, even if it feels like it. Even, oh, okay, I will not water my plants because this one is preventing me from move forward. No. Okay, you are still responsible for your own garden. Sorry, you are still responsible for growing your resources. You are still responsible for your words, for your thoughts, for your emotions. You are responsible for those. Spiritual says, does it mean taking responsibility for ourselves rather than depending on others? Yes, for sure. Of course. Of course. Dependence is something that also prevents us from growing, also prevents us from moving forward because we are dependent on someone else's opinion, someone else's actions. No, we need to take responsibility for ourselves. We need to understand who we are and who we want to be. So this is the change in perspective. Stop blaming the others for not being able to move forward. You are the one that needs to take that responsibility for yourself. Is it easy? No, of course not. But yes, you need to be accountable. You need to be responsible for everything that happens in your life. Is there an obstacle? You need to overcome it. Is there something you need to set boundaries on? Go ahead. Don't allow yourself to be swept away by other people's thoughts or other people's emotions or other people's opinions. Everyone has the right to their own thoughts, their own opinions. It's up to you to understand if you want to take them for yourself or not. You are the one that gets to decide. What happens if she decides not to water this plant? It's a decision not to water the plant. So the plant will die. What does it happen if she decides to water the plant? The plant will grow. So this is really about decisions. Really, and how and where do you want to direct your energy to? So don't go on waiting. She's like in a waiting posture, actually. Don't go on waiting for things to happen magically. It doesn't happen like that. Okay? You need to take action. You need to move forward. Even if you need to have someone to back you up, but you need to move forward. Okay, so now let me read the card that come up as a reminder. Okay. Although it's not a card from the deck, but it's just a message that came with the deck. It says you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. So keep this in mind. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Don't you forget it. This was the first card that came up, right? And I was just thinking about the card and it jumped. So yeah, I would say this is the message for today. You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. And listen, and it says, and our karma. Yeah. Yeah, because our actions, they the consequence of our actions, it's called karma. Can be a good karma or a bad karma, right? But again, no judgments here. So everything we decide in our lives, it has a consequence. Everything. This Ananda, You Are a Badass is also the title of a great book I read. Spiritual says you explain in a great way things. Of course. Of course. Wonderful. Wonderful. So yeah, don't let yourself be taken down by this emperor energy. On the contrary, use it to go further. Okay, change the perspective on this. Instead of feeling paralyzed, use this life force, because the emperor is a life force. The emperor is the one that has together all the conditions for everyone to thrive, to build an empire. And so it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of work, hence being so Capricornian. Okay, so if you want to build that empire, because you are moving towards something, right? You are leading people as well here. If you want to go further and build that empire, use this energy. Instead of being a paralyzing energy, use it as a solid foundation to whatever it is you are building in the future. Because the wheel keeps on turning. Whether you do it or not, the wheel keeps on turning. And Spiritual says, I have Rider White tarot cards. Those other types of cards, meaning are similar. For example, which tarot cards that you use, or others, are these the same? Well, this is a Rider White inspired tarot, although the imagery is uh, a little bit different. I just wanted to read. Yeah, doesn't say specifically Rider White, but most decks that we have, they are inspired by Rider White. They are just variations of the same thing. So the way that I read tarot is that I look at the pictures more than the meaning itself. Although the meaning is there, is present, but the pictures, they speak out to me. I cannot explain you how this works because it's really intuitive. And so in this reading, this emperor might tell us that it's a paralyzing energy, but in another reading, it might tell us it's something completely different. Okay, but all the main meanings, they are there. Sometimes just under a new perspective. Okay, Spiritual. Lyric says, this has felt so spot on and so validating. Thank you, Alexandra. I have a lot of gratitude for you and this space. Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me just change cameras once more. Where is this? Okay. Back. Just put this like this. Okay. So, your thoughts on this reading? All your thoughts. Does anyone need me to show again some card or talk a little bit more about a specific topic that stayed with you? Let me know. Okay, we still have, as I predicted, this session would be like shorter. Why? Because Gemini goes really fast all the time. Really fast. So we still have some time today. Let me just drink a little bit more water. Thank you for the gratitude. Okay. Oh, what is happening now? The sun has come up. It was really it was foggy when I started the session. Now it's again sunny. So I just want to check. So we will have a solstice coming up, right? Probably I will do the sessions of the solstice only during July. That's when I will have more 4 days in a row to do our usual solstice series. But in the meantime, we will still have a full moon. Okay, so the full moon will be on June the 30th. Okay. Okay, so I have a holiday on the 29th. So maybe we will gather on the 29th. Because the full moon, we can work with it like 3 days prior, 3 days after. And we will go through the solstice on the 21st. And so the full moon will be in the sign of probably Capricorn. Let me check. Yes, of course, Capricorn. We will have a full moon in Capricorn on the 30th. So a lot of grounded, really grounded energy coming up. Spiritual, earlier I used my tarot cards when I asked questions about my personal life. It was about 1 or 2 months ago. I wrote questions in my rough copy, but I cannot find it. I forgot about it. If it is okay, I want to send you my questions later on chat. I hope you help me with my questions regarding my own tarot cards. Yeah, just send me a message, spiritual, and we can chat a little bit. Lisa, nice. Jennifer, Alexandra, when will this get posted to YouTube? I'm sleeping in Chicago when you start and I just catch the tail end. 3:30 in the morning is too early for me, of course. Of course. Um, so I don't know, probably later today when I'm once we finish here our session, this will convert and then I will upload it and it takes a while. It really takes a couple of hours to upload. So, but by the end of the day, for sure it will be there. Okay. Uh, Listen, and Lisa, full moon in Capricorn on June 30th. When will be full moon in India date? It will probably the same date. It's probably the same date. India, we are probably 5 hours apart, 5, 4.5, something like that. Um, so if the full moon will be okay, probably for you, the full moon will be at, let me think. It will be on the 30th as well. It will be on the 30th. Okay. Okay, dear ones. So I hope this was a good a good session that brought you a lot of messages, even if they are just working on the back of your neck. Just allow them. Okay, allow them. You can watch the replay afterwards. If you do not know how to find the replay, just send me a message here on Inside Timer and I will send you the link. Please donate once because if you are using an Apple device, it will like be really a big cut on the donation. So if you can donate after the live ends, it will be better. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful new start, a new start ahead. Okay, a new story that you were allowed to tell yourself that you are a badass being. Okay, you are a badass being, full of possibilities. So go ahead. Don't you ever forget that. Jenny, thank you, Alexandra. Good to see you. Good to have you here, Jenny. Long time no see. Carla, minha querida, obrigada. Sempre muito bom te ouvir e acompanhar as sessões. Tão bom estás aqui. So go ahead. If you feel like reaching out, go ahead. My inbox is always open. And spiritually, you're saying, I also made notes for this class, so I don't forget it later. I enjoyed your session. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your presence. Hi, Laura. Thank you for being here, everyone. And I hope to see you soon. Okay, not during the solstice, but during the full moon. Okay, during the full moon on it will be posted online, so it will be posted here on Inside Timer either on the 29th or on another date, but yeah, it will happen. Full moon in Capricorn. Oh, sorry. Um oh, oh, okay. Spiritual on the 29th or the 30th? 20. sorry, 29. Next live, 29 June. Lisa, always a pleasure listening to your lives, Alexandra. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you and to host you here at all times. Laura, so early today. Yeah, today was an hour earlier than usual. But yeah, let's see. The next one, I think I can go back to the regular schedule. Let's see. Okay. Lots of love, dear ones. Lots of love. Sorry for the hands down, the thumbs down. Didn't mean that. Always remember you are a badass. Stick with that. Have a wonderful day ahead, a wonderful new moon, a wonderful start. Go ahead and have a new perspective over your story so you can rewrite it exactly the way that you want it. Okay. Listen, and Alexander, what time is it where you are now? Now it's 12. It's noon. It's noon. Okay. So lots of love. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye bye, dears. Thank you, Mira. Deb, for you too. Listen and know 5 hours ahead. A little bit. A little bit. But we are always connected at all times. Okay, dears. Much love. Bye bye. You badass.